Ibrahim is the first PMP of 2022. Abhishek, Isam, Lisa, Anirudh, Abhilash, Sabir, Hassan, Manish, Amer, Alvin, Neha, Pradeep, Amit, Rashmi, Amana, Uzair, Tash, Gulam, Muhammad, Aarti, Pawan, Tarek, Iqtidar, Numan, Mandar, Mosam, Wasi, Raj, Usman, Afzal, Mateen, Chitra, Naveen, Salah, Deepak, Carolyn, Linwin, Bilal, Salman, Sayyid, Alam, Nabi, Rujan, Shahzeb, Lata, Chandram, Hassan, Usman, Faisal, Salah, Mr. Ruka, Mani, Suhail, Wasi, Salah, Idrar, Amar, Faisal, Azad, Mohit, Amoor, Tehsin, Abdul, Prashant, Ajay, Asubata, Griffiths, Ajay, Ali, Bisharat, Numan, Mafi, Mansoor, Prashant, Ajit, Batu, Greg, Prem, Vivek, Abrar, Ali, Khilaflano, Shah, Mohammed, Rahan. Now we have 450 certified EMP, Mr. Ram. Now, this journey is not about PMP. Let me put it this way. Now, this is the journey of a program manager, certified program management professional, Mr. Nabeel. Nabeel joined my program from Germany and he said that I wanted to clear the PGMP. He's my 10th certified program manager in last, I would say, I started from June. Usman, when did you enroll? Usman is watching. So we started, I guess, in June, and he had already taken the training from one of a good trainer, field application, got it approved. He wanted the most important thing that I am known for, my follow up. So he joined my program, and yesterday or day before yesterday, yeah, yesterday, he cleared with all above target. Now this is a very important thing, that joining the program and clearing with all above target. Nabil is working as a program manager. Yeah, yes. Nabil is working himself as a program manager in Germany, and he has already done in the month of January, February with me last year. Same. He joined the January, February. Same. He did risk management professional, and he's a guy who actually made me to spend. He's the guy who actually made me to spend the entire money to buy iPad. So that goes to him. So thank you for that. That's a nice purchase, I would say. So yeah, first of all, congratulations on clearing certified program management. How do you feel now?
Oh, it's a much relief, I think. Thank you so much, Amer, for this. I think it took me good 6 months, but I think it was worth spending all that.
It was worth spending. Yeah, I really love that. What you said, it was worth spending. So let's talk about the exam. How hard the exam was. Eliminate what my techniques. I gave you my techniques as a general. How hard exam was.
I think on a level of scale of 10, I would say the exam was like 8 or 9 because it was pretty much tough. You have to be very careful with the questions. Otherwise, there is a very high probability that you will make a mistake and then end up in a failure.
Okay, so that's a very important thing. So how was my six mocks? How hard they were?
Uh, I think all the mocks had a lot of content which was very useful, I would say. And the six content which you gave in the very end, they were very helpful because that helped me in getting the orientation for the exam. Some were very tough, where I think I got a lot of discouragement. I was still also not feeling motivated to sit in the exam, but Amer was very kind enough to explain me why they are tough and what are the backgrounds of it, and then I just kept on going, and I think the follow up from Amer was very good, which helped me in actually just keep on floating.
How many times you lose hope in PGMP?
Oh, I think when I was in October, I thought that I should better now quit because it's not doable anymore. Then Amir told me, no, no, don't worry. And I think since October till yesterday, Amir was just pushing me, do it, you can do it, you can. Do it. So I'm very happy that.
Yeah, but I guess in the last 1 week, in the last week of the exam, you lost hope for 4 or 5 times.
Yes, yes. I was daily writing in the morning to Ahmed that I think let's quit it. He said, "No, you can do it." And every day we started with this discussion, and every day I would say that the tips and the mocks from Amer was very helpful because they were actually the only measure I could measure that okay, I'm going in the right direction or not. At the same time, I think Ahmed made me read the standard. I think at least 20 times. The ECO, the exam content outline. I think I read. I think 20, 30 times. But it was, I think, worth it. That
Yeah,
efforts was is too much.
the thing the thing was basically it was not getting into your brain.
Hmm.
The thing was straightforward. It was not getting into your brain. Okay, so this was a very important thing. Like Usman is watching the journey and he's commenting me as we are going forward. He's saying congratulations. He's my first certified program manager, and you can see a big name: PGMP, PMP, RM. You also did one certification that I haven't done, Prince too. Yeah, so
Okay.
maybe yeah, he joined the program in June, and yeah,
Oh, nice.
Vinod is my certified PMP. He will be joining program management very soon, so he's very interested
Hmm.
about in this journey. Acha ji.
Hmm.
Then Gulzar is he will be certified program manager by March or April. I am sure about
Yeah.
that. His application has just gone through there. You see, one of the things that since when the people come to me with the application, in that 2 months we also start preparing. You didn't have that context.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that way.
yeah, things would have been very different. Acha, so we had 170 question in the and guys, if you want to ask any question about program management, please ask him. Okay, so yeah, tell me 170 questions and 4 hours, right?
Yes, yes, you're right. You're right. And I think the time is enough. Um, but the important, which I already shared, that you have to be careful about the statements because sometimes there are negative statements which you perceive to be positive, and that's something which I was thinking was just let me. I went very slow. The exam finished in like 1.5 or 2 hours, but then I saved rest of the time for just reviewing my questions, making sure that that everything is in place properly. And during this review, there were a lot of corrections. So yeah, but that's something everyone has his own way of doing the exam. Amer explained me to take some breaks and all that, but I think I was going very fast and I just did not took any break. I took the break after finishing the exam.
Good, good. That's a very important thing. Like when I say, and it's like Abdur Rahim Sami was last PGMP of last year, so he also
Mhm.
did not take the second break. So my goal is to give my best opinion. My
Yeah,
job
yeah,
is to give best opinion in my perspective. What do you think?
I agree.
I think the best way into that was, and yeah, so work into that particular way. And of course,
Hmm.
everyone is different. For example, I
Mm,
always said
mm,
this. My way is to give a roadmap. Actually, you
mm,
have to
mm,
follow that. I'm a coach. I have to tell you, okay,
mm.
there's a 20, you need to six on the first ball, then the third ball, then fifth ball. If you decided to give three six in the first three balls, that's your choice, man. And
That's
at the end of the day, that's your certification. At the end of the day,
Nene, I think Amir, one of the good thing is that yes, you are giving those tips, and those tips are actually really personalized and customized to an individual, and I can feel it because you gave me examples of a lot of other candidates as well. But every time you were saying, "Okay, this is my general tip, and this is what you have to do it because this is something suits to you." I think I was running after you to give the exam on Wednesday, but you keep on lingering it till Saturday, and I think that was also a good decision because by Wednesday my confidence level was different, and by Saturday my confidence level was also different. So I would
no,
say that as a coach, you did it very well. Thank you so much for that.
no, that's a very interesting thing, especially for those people who will always be hearing people saying, Amir, push us to give the exam. Here is a guy, he's saying me from last 2 weeks, I should give the exam. I said, no, 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 no. Then, even in the
Mhm.
last week, he said, let's give the exam on Monday. Then he said on Wednesday, I said, Saturday, Saturday, Saturday. Yeah. So, why? The reason being, I knew. that these things he has to pass and he has to work into that way. So that's a very important and a different characteristic that I would recommend to everyone to look at it. If you have a coach, ask him when you are ready. Man, you paid me $1,500. That is the fee of the PGMP. So I have to make sure that when I say, then you give the exam. Okay. Yeah. So Gulzar is asking, since he is studying PGMP with me, so he's very interested in that thing. What was the relevancy level of Sir Mox to real exam? I would say zero. You can give a little bit more later.
Nay, I think the mocks which Sir Amer is giving, it's more of a mock uh, to get yourself oriented with the exam. So that's giving you some of the mindset of the exam. And I think when I started, I was scoring just 20 or 30% in Sir Amer's exam mocks, and then when I appeared, I was above 90. So that just gives me a confidence. Does that exam, the questions come in exam or not? That's something I cannot answer. But I would say that have a belief in Amer. So he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Vakas is also my certified PMP. I guess he now wants to do PGMP. Vakas, do ping me. Let's have a discussion. He's asking how to summarize experience in PGMP as we mostly have experience. Now that's such a beautiful question, and that is actually 1 month journey. Like
Mm-hmm.
are joined, three students joined last month, I would say this month, and the entire program management application needs to be reoriented. It's a different way, because otherwise your application can get rejected. It's a long
Mm-hmm.
journey. Nabil, if you want to put something to that about the writing the
Yeah,
application.
I think you have explained it very well. I think it's not only require a different way of thinking or a mindset, but you have to be careful because there is a distinction between a program and a project management. So you have to keep in mind that consideration while you are applying. Otherwise, the application just got rejected, and that will add to your timeline. So if you are targeting something in June, so it will just add a couple of months because it's not that they put a rejection and then you can immediately do it again. So you have to be then you are relying on them. So I would say that Amer in this context is putting a lot of efforts. Although I filed my application before Amer, I
Yeah,
came to Amer, but
you're the first,
still our
first one.
our
You're the
board was very lax.
Yeah,
Still
but I
never
did
made
not give him
matches.
any. But I did not give him any discount. Even he had application approved before. He has to put up people. He was very funny. He tried to negotiate the
Then
price.
I think,
I told him, no, you know that my prices are fixed. Thank you very much.
then I think he
Let's,
has been very kind on this. So thank you so much.
yeah. So let's talk about this thing. A very important thing to put in the context. How important? Don't share the exact tips that were relevant to you. How important the last call was.
Oh, I think the last call was the cherry on the top of the cake because those four things which you shared are were the only four things which were helping in the session because in that moment when you are sitting in the exam you have nothing else but those tips in your mind because you have a lot of read a lot of things so everything is in your head but you have to recall everything but the things which Amir shared as in the last call that was a 5 minutes call that was very useful and I think almost five I would say that 5 to 10% of the questions definitely applies those tips because they were I solved them wrongly and when I just recall those tips like took some breath and then come back they were corrected and I would say that that's something useful and I would say anyone who is working with Amer he should have some faith in him because he knows what you are doing and I'm very happy and I look forward to spend my next two journeys with him. I already aligned for the schedule management and the portfolio so let's see how that
First,
progresses.
enjoy your holidays. You are at holidays after a long time, and I'm sure your
Yes,
parents are already hating me to take all your holidays. First, you go back to you take your holidays.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
first you enjoy your holidays.
Agreed.
Once I want to say that he's one of the highest performer I have seen in a long time. Like uh, he always have two three certifications going in parallel. Yeah, yeah, that's a very important thing. Okay, thank you very much, Nabil. It has been an honor to
Thank
work
you.
with you. Best of luck for future endeavors. Enjoy your holidays and thank you for trusting us.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All the best. Thank you, Amer. Looking forward to see you soon. Bye bye.
Sure.